so this next poem is like a poem I wrote 2 days ago, and I was actually having a conversation with my friend Keen, who's sitting over there drawing, and we were talking about ourselves as usual, and I was telling him that I felt like I was seedy. And then, so the epigraph of this poem is in response to my calling myself seedy. And so this poem is called In Response, and the epigraph reads, "I don't know what seedy means, you're a human, not a plant, Keen Lam." And yes, I once resolved to be a lawnmower of a human being. It was easy for months, trimming away the excess growths, my own cockleburs, leafy spurges, clovers cleaved away by the blades of the mind, though they were poor blades, oxidized and edgeless. And yet I continued, gasoline in my tank, my motor loud as a holler, a cheer even, something wonderful, celebratory, as I extinguished all the creeping dichondras, the purslanes that strangled my lawn. The weeds were ugly and came back in 10s, then 20s, and one morning I awoke after a cold spell outside and found a wild geranium sprouting from my torso. Of course, I cut it off instantly with scissors. Then the next day, a bindweed grew around my wrists like cufflinks and swirled tenderly up my arm, and my fingers were changed too. How prickly they became. And I could not do anything for days. Conquered, I gave up, and seeds, though you may not believe it, they rained from me as they fell from birds, as they passed through the gullets of squirrels, as they trickle from the insides of aging bulbs. They fall to wet soil, and all I do is watch and take pleasure in their growth.